Hey, how's it going? You know, in a world where convenience reigns supreme, the foods we eat come with hidden secrets. Secrets that might be harmful to our health. Um, every day we consume products filled with additives, many of which are designed to extend the shelf life, enhance the flavor, or even influence the appearance of our food. But you know, at what cost? We all know here at the barbershop that the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, plays a crucial role in the United States and oversees all the food safety, drugs, and the medical devices. However, the FDA critics have been raising valid concerns lately about the inefficiencies over regulation and the need for reform. You know, here in the barbershop, with this being the topic of the week, we've discovered that trust is a cornerstone of any institution responsible for public health. Yet the FDA has faced all kinds of uncertainty in the last couple of years. You gotta ask yourself, why is that? I mean, that's all we've been talking about here with it being in the headlines lately. Delayed responses to food safety crisis and questionable approvals have led to growing mistrust with all of us here who are simply just looking out for our families. Let's be honest. How do we begin to trust a system that seems to falter under the weight of industry influence? It seems that over the past couple of years, there's been more and more people everywhere hearing about links between harmful food additives and the chronic diseases that are prevailing and growing in our country. Now we got RFK poking around the FDA and stirring things up. And there's a lot of news just in the last couple of weeks with resignations and recalls of some of the food dyes. And a lot of them are making headlines lately. While some here in the shop praise the FDA's strict standards, a lot of the other ones, and I'd say so many of the other guys here in the shop, have been criticizing its bureaucracy and lack of transparency. I had a client just the other day share with me something that he'd been thinking about. I love it. It was really good. You know, he thought it was ironic that an administration here in America that polices the food safety of our nation and regulates the medicinal safety as well. He wondered if that medicinal, the pharmaceutical side, is benefiting from the lack of the food safety on the food side in our country. I know it's kind of confusing, but it really makes sense. Or it doesn't make sense in a way, I guess. My client's from Europe, and he's always blown away by all the prescription drug advertisements on TV these days. They're quick to name the drug, the condition it treats, and the risks always outweigh the benefits. Okay, so I've done a little homework just to kind of school myself and help with this video. I'll list some of the harmful food additives that are making the headlines and a lot of people have been talking about here in the barbershop. We got sodium nitrate. It's found in processed meats. It's linked to cancer. Examples like bacon, hot dogs, deli meats. Prevents the bacterial growth and extends the shelf life of the meats. We got sulfites used to preserve freshness and can cause respiratory issues. Salad dressings, dried fruits, wine, soft drinks, and even our processed vegetables. Got azada carbonide imide, used in breads. It's also a chemical found in yoga mats and can cause respiratory issues when inhaled. So, sorry, I couldn't pronounce that too well. We got artificial color dyes like red 40, yellow 5, red 3. All have been linked to potential health concerns like hyperactivity in children, cancer, and some carcinogenic effects. Got MSG, flavor enhancer. Sparked debate for decades with potential neurological effects in certain people, and it's just not rare cases, they're real risk. All of these. And they've been making news for a while. You know, the food trends between Europe and America, I mean, that's all I've been hearing about, with a lot of my international traveling clients. American food is often characterized by the larger portions, the crazy number of processed foods we have, the huge focus on convenience. The U.S. takes more hands-off approach to testing and inspections, allowing new food ingredients unless proven harmful. while European food trends to emphasize fresh, more seasonable ingredients, smaller portions. They also have a stricter food safety regulations that focus on preventing the use of potentially harmful additives and the preservatives. Europe banned the use of titanium dioxide in food over concerns that it can damage the DNA, which is wild, while it's still an ingredient in U.S. Skittles, right? Europe's commitment to natural ingredients like beet juice instead of red dyes is used in their ketchup and red M&Ms. Just crazy, right? Building trust requires that the FDA to authorize transparency, enforce stricter safeguards against the influence of big industry, and communicate more effectively with the public. We need to know that they're looking out for our best interest, and I believe they can. All of us here in the shop believe it would be wise to educate the American people on the FDA processes and its role in safeguarding our health. We're all hearing reports of connections between food additives and the chronic diseases in our processed foods and meats. For years, Congress has been battling over health care plan, treatments, and how to deal with chronic illness. Should it be Obamacare, Affordable Act Care, or Health Care Act, I think, I'm not sure. The reality is, we're getting sicker and sicker, and nobody has been focused on how we get ourselves less sick. Restoring trust in the FDA is not just about fixing its image. It's about ensuring a safer and healthier future for all of us. So, what do you think? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. The conversations that we discuss here in the barbershop on these topics have always been an eye-opening experience to me. And I'm pleased to be able to share them with you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and check into the other topics discussed here in the barbershop. Thanks for checking in. Have a good day.